Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have a really cool competition update slash brand new features going on with the PlayStation itself. We have an official post over here from the Competition Center for PlayStation with brand new built-in game features. And this is actually something that's been kind of in the works slash somewhat been like being tempered around with, and also has a lot of different patents and other brand new features coming out. And I love this because all of this will be built into the console itself with brand new features, brand new updates, brand new UIs, and actually stuff that you guys can go and utilize. And I'm going to go show you guys how it kind of works and what's going on with PlayStation. Now, I'm someone who absolutely loves this too as well, because anything that kind of incentivizes folks to play more games, to be more competitive, to kind of organize and make more fun events that maybe people can do when they're coming home from work, school, or on the weekends, this is really cool. So I love these brand new PlayStation 5 features and things that they're actually being worked on in general. So a lot of stuff to go talk about, and give me your thoughts and comments on it down below. So we'll leave a like, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, Twitter and Twitch stream down below. We also do have the Weeble and Target links as well down below, so check those on out. So we actually now have a kind of cool portion of the Sony website, which is called the Competitive Center or Competition Center, where they actually now are releasing the first details on the brand new PlayStation 5 features. Now, these features, you guys can, like I said, let me know if you guys would use them or not, as they will probably keep on evolving as time goes on. These are on the very first details for the on-console built-in tournament feature for the PlayStation 5. Now, as I'm sure a lot of you guys have had a chance to see, we first and foremost know that Sony themselves bought EVO, one of the biggest overall tournaments that's more so for fighting games, etc., etc. But as well, they've also done a lot of early access, as my kid was in the middle of the screen, over here when it comes to a lot of these other various, like, basically streams over here. So they have, like, Mortal Kombat EU region, Fight Nights, Mortal Kombat 2 as well. They have all these other various types of things, too. Here's some Tekken tournaments, too. Here's the Arcade Summer Community Series as well. Street Fighter 5. Like, we're seeing all these other various games that are consistently being promoted on Twitter, on YouTube, and on everything else of the sort, which is overall really cool to see. And it kind of goes and ties into this brand new things where they have the new details of the PlayStation 5 fights. So we're going to talk about this on the official press release, read it up, and show up what is being changed. So since PlayStation tournaments first launched on PS4 in 2016, our mission has been to bring the thrill of competitive gaming to players of all skill levels. Today, we're excited to reveal an all-new on-console tournament experience coming exclusively to the PlayStation 5. PlayStation tournaments on PlayStation 5 will remove common barriers in the tournament experience to bring you smoother and more meaningful competitions. It all starts with the public beta will roll out in the coming weeks in select countries. So, kind of as you guys can tell, it's not out officially yet, but this is like the official announcement that it is coming very soon. PlayStation tournaments are on console competitions where players can compete against each other to win prizes across PlayStation events, challenges, leaderboard competitions, and much more. This also may potentially tie into the brand new PlayStation-like reward system, where maybe let's say you go and this might be a weekly challenge, daily challenge, or anything of the sort. It also might tie into as well for things like the EVO, where maybe it's like, hey, go and watch EVO for a few hours and then you get a cool PlayStation feature, or something like that. So the next generation of PlayStation competitive gaming will include new features and improvements, making the experience of finding and joining competitions just overall easier. And like I said, this should all, I think, be internally built into the PlayStation app itself, which makes everything even more easier too. So some basically you guys can see, you have easily discoverable tournaments. Tournaments will be reachable from familiar places like the PS5 Control Center and Game Hub, making it simple to find the competitions you want to go and join. You can now access tournaments by launching the Control Center with the PS button while an eligible game is open. So basically this will just be, you launch a game, maybe you're in at 2K and you want to do like a tournament with that, 1v1 tournament, maybe like Tekken, maybe, you know, whatever it might be, Multiverse, etc. It should be hopefully super streamlined and easy. Should be seamless on console sign up. Registration can be done quickly and easily straight from the PlayStation 5 console. So as you guys can kind of go and see, it'll be like, hey, you're in a PlayStation tournament. Once again, maybe say for Multiverse, maybe say for whatever game you might be picking. Then you have a nice easy register over here. It says PlayStation tournaments. Details today at like 14:30, so that'd be at 2:30 your time, probably from your local console time stamp from that. what would be the estimate play time. So it'd either be between 10 minutes, let's say you're just bad and you lose first round, or then you can have it up to maybe 2 hours as other folks are going through their competition, beating their games, etc., etc. Shorter tournament times. Bracket capping is a new mechanic we're bringing to PlayStation tournaments. Traditionally, tournaments' length increases when more participants compete. To minimize this effect, bracket size will be capped to ensure a standard duration for every tournament. If a cap is exceeded, multiple independent brackets will be created just then for that same tournament. They also have higher tournament frequencies too as well, so tournaments will be offered at more often and regular intervals so players with different schedules can find a more convenient time to compete. I think that's a big one with a good foresight, because sometimes we'll have where it's like, hey, like it's always at 12 o'clock. Well, some people work at noon, or some people are still in school at noon. They maybe sometimes have it at 5 o'clock. Well, some people might still be at work, especially if they're maybe in California, and that 5 o'clock is actually 3 o'clock for them. So you do it for every few hours, gives everyone a chance to go compete, maybe once in hour. I like it. Like, it makes it easy. Also, less people are likely to leave due to if it, like, say you're doing a late night tournament, and, you know, it takes 2 hours, it's going to turn to 1 o'clock, you got to go to work in the morning. Well, guess what? If you had one that starts at 9 instead, it works out better. This also is a brand new UI, which I'll scroll down a little bit more so you guys can see. I just don't want to cover the text. So all new UI. The PlayStation tournaments on PlayStation 5 comes with a brand new UI built into the action card framework. You can pull up your bracket and other information about the tournament through the control center, even while playing a game. So the interface creates a smoother tournament experience from start to finish with the information you need right at your fingertips. Real-time match results as well as automatic reporting. And this is also a big one too, because you don't want to have to awkwardly wait like 5 minutes. Some games like League of Legends, for me, when I'm playing that, will update like 20 minutes later, which isn't the worst because, like, say a game is already done, but it's also not the same in a tournament. So basically, the match results are instantly displayed and automatically reported as you progress through the bracket, and you can see the status of your entire bracket at any time. So here's, like, say they have an example over here with the Open Series. You'd have the quarterfinals, so you'd have, like, you right here. Let's say you go and win, then you have the semifinals over here. You then lose, but then you can at least go and see that this Maverick X Mustang and Ace Wildcat are actually going to be up in the finals too as well. All game and user content is fictitious as well, just as they're giving the disclaimers, just used for demonstration purposes. And of course, there is also going to be prizes too as well, which is kind of neat. So each tournament will have prizes up for grabs. Some tournaments will even offer unique rewards just for participating, which is also nice as well, so you're not wasting your time. All eligible players have equal access to a shot at the offered prizes regardless of skill level. These are just a few new of the features we're delivering with the new PlayStation Tournaments experience on PlayStation 5. Our goal is to bring you seamless on-console tournament experiences with a diverse selection of titles and easier ways to join and compete for exciting rewards. So as we kind of finish this on up, do you guys think this is something you guys would do? Because they do have the upcoming beta, and they're just saying this is just the start. This is just the start of the journey, and we'll be listening to your feedback and adding even more features in the future. We can't wait to share more details soon, including the beta launch dates, countries, and supported games, and a deeper look as well in the all-new UI. Stay tuned for more information. So this is all around kind of cool. I like this idea. Like, I'm somewhat of a competitive guy myself. I'm not necessarily great, at video games when it comes to that one. But since I'm on Twitch all the time, if, it kind of adds an almost extra incentivization to play your PlayStation 5. Let's say you could either play like Tekken or on Xbox or PC versus Tekken on PS5. Some folks might legitimately go and play it on the PS5 if they're way more competitive, or maybe like actual competitors or Twitch streamers, YouTubers, etc., because this would probably get you slightly more try-hard folks out there that want to try and have their best competition. But as well, I do think the incentivization of having proper rewards built on in too, whether that might be cool skins for the game you're playing, maybe just for things like I said with that PlayStation rewards program, where it maybe has a nice proper tie-in with that, and maybe you get a cool thing to promote on your PlayStation itself. Like, I'm just letting you guys all know, this is cool. I like the brand new PlayStation features. I like new UI changes, and I like having a somewhat differential between Xbox and PlayStation being slightly more defined. So I got to give a pretty big thumbs up here for PlayStation for having this, and a pretty big thumbs up that, because I think this is a feature, although maybe not everyone will use. Leave your comments down below if you would or not. I do think at least some folks will, and it won't be dead on arrival. So Kind of cool. So give me your thoughts and comments down below as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below, Target links as well down below. And like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on.